Hey horse lovers, welcome back to Free Spirit Equestrian. So today we are going to do an obstacle course with Esmeralda and Ariel. We have a bunch of different things set up, so it should be really fun. And we're just going to show you how it all works, okay? So we'll see how they'll do. Yeah, it's quite intricate actually. It's simple things, but it'll be really good for them to practice. All right, so let's get started. All right, Ezzy, ready to do the bridge? So we're going to walk her over to it. It's right here. Good girl. Good girl. Good job, Ezzy. What are you doing, silly? Good job. Good girl. Very nice job. What do you think? Look at her dapples coming out, and you can see some of her buckskin undertones with the gray coming in still. Good. All right, let's go over the brush box. There's not much brush. Oh. A girl. That was the only brush we had in this. That was it. Okay, I guess it's gone. Step, step. Good girl. Good job. All right, Ariel's gonna go over the bridge now. Good girl. Look at that. What a good baby. Now, I guess we can't call it a brush box.
Or one stick.
Walk over the box. Good job, Ezzy. Good. Walk Ezzy through the pinwheel now, then we'll do Ariel. One's easy. Dodger, no. And back. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. Good job. Okay, now Ariel. So just walk her through and then that last pole back over. Okay. The pinwheel helps them to, think about their footfalls, helps with proprioception. There's a slight bend since they're walking over the poles on a little bit of a circle. So it's a very simple exercise, what we're doing in hand. But under saddle, like with the other horses, when you're trotting, you really have to think about their striding and everything. But obviously we're keeping it simple because they're not even 2 yet. But they're getting there. I can't believe they'll almost be 2. Ariel's birthday is on the calendar we sent out, but we don't know exactly what day she was born. So pretty much when Ezzy turns 2, then I consider them both 2. Good, Ariel. Nice. Very good. Yes, they are. Now we're going to walk over this tricky little pole set up here. Ooh, Ezzy. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
There we go. Oh, that's cute.
Good girl.
My goodness.
Good now? Now you're all dirty.
Not you too, Ariel. She's thinking about it.
All right. I'm going to walk her over.
Okay.
Come here, ma'am. Good job. Good girl.
Step, step. Good girl.
The next exercise we're doing is stepping over a pole, but basically getting a little bit of bend in the shoulder. This is just like a great exercise to open up their shoulders a little bit. They're doing tight serpentines while still having to step over a pole. It is simple yet very effective for getting them, loose throughout their body, but also still paying attention to where they're placing their feet. And then we simply just walk them forward and halt, and basically just have them stand without us touching them or messing around for a little bit. She did great. Okay, so now Ariel's gonna go. Now Ariel seems to be a little more flexible laterally, which means, to the side essentially, but she's built different. So she has the Brabant quarter horse cross in her, and then Esmeralda is the Belgian Clyde saddlebred. So totally different breeds. And they're going to be built a little bit different. And I think they're going to be completely different rides, which is going to be super cool when we do get to ride them under saddle someday and feel those differences. So I think basically Ezzy's going to be very athletic, but Ariel is going to be a little more agile in some circumstances. As you know, they're coming too, but I plan to start them under saddle, like actually riding them closer to when they're 4 years old, but we will be starting them. I mean, we're already starting them now. We're setting them up for success in many ways.
Good girl.
The geldings are being ridiculous. Dodger is was wanting to come in. They're rolling. They're goofing around. Can you guys? Oh my gosh. What is happening? Okay, let's go to the gate next.
Come on, Ariel.
It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. Good girl. Good girl. I don't know how this thing is flying. Is it clip or?
I don't know.
Ooh.
I had him do the other side. I don't know how Natalie had it hooked on there.
Me either. On the
There.
wrong side, but whatever. Good girl. You scared back here? Let's go look. Good girl. A lot of horses are scared back here because all the brush, and then there's dogs and stuff back there. Good job. It's okay. Okay, I'm just going to walk her over this now.
Okay.
Good girl. Good girl, it's okay. I see it. I see it. I know. Good girl. Good job. Good job. Good girl. Good girl. Okay.
I'm kind of glad it's back here though.
Yeah.
Get them used to that. And it's windy, so they're like... Good job.
Nice. How is this on? I don't know. It's like, there you go. There.
Good. Good job, Ariel. Nice. Good babies. I know. I know now that all that brush is back there, something to look at, huh? Good job. Okay. Now we'll weave in and out of those barrels. Don't look at her like that. Now we're going to do serpentines and weave in and out of the barrels. There's also a baton that we'll pick up and let the fillies touch and also get them to touch the barrels. I also will kick a little bit of the sand against the barrel because sometimes horses will get nervous when they hear sand hit a barrel or a mounting block or something like that. So again, I'm just trying to set them up for real life circumstances, and you can start doing this at a young age. Okay, so hopefully they'll, be used to certain things before they're started under saddle. That is my goal, and I'm really looking forward to continuing their training. And each filly has their strengths and weaknesses. Neither one is better than the other. They just, have different sensitivities from one another. And that makes sense because they're individuals. So Ezzy does not love the back of the outdoor arena. So I'm just working on getting her used to it. And again, we're going up and looking at the barrel. I do a lot of touch work with them, teaching them to touch different objects, and they seem to love it. I mean, honestly, a lot of what we do, the fillies see it as a game. And I think that's how it should be as their yearlings coming 2-year-olds. And then we will up their workload and their progression as time goes on and as they continue to mature both physically and mentally. But yeah, so she did good with that. So you can see here, she just wanted to move forward a little bit because everything's blowing, like the brush and everything behind us. And I'm going to go ahead and walk her back there again just so she gets used to it. Like I said before, this is a very common thing I notice with not only the babies, but any horse that first comes here. They have to adjust to everything, and a lot of them get nervous in the back of the ring. I mean, that could be because, they're away from the other horses. They're not always back there, even if they're ridden back there. And that's the furthest point from their resources, which is forage, friends, food, and freedom. Totally normal.
Good girl. Good girl.
Kick the... Good job. Good, Ariel. That is hilarious. Nice. Good job, Ariel. And then walk her after that forward a few steps and then halt and ask her to back like 4. Now we're going to do some mounting block exercises. So I threw the lead rope right over her. I'm going to pick up and set down the mounting block. It can be kind of loud and sometimes horses can get nervous about that. Then I'm going to walk up the block and stomp on it, just again getting them used to the noise, because sometimes that can catch horses off guard. Plus the sand running around it and making a little bit of noise. I also, swung my leg over her as well. Now I'm not going to mount them till they're, 3 at least, but we won't really ride till they're around 4-ish. I'm just trying to prep them for all the things that can happen. So again, just stepping up, stomping, jumping up and down to get them used to that movement of when you go to mount, possibly from the ground or even a mounting block. I'm touching their side with my knee because sometimes you might bump them as you're going to mount. I mean, no matter how good you are, everybody's going to make mistakes, right? So I'm trying to get them to be desensitized so that they're forgiving when it comes to actually riding and just everything in general. And then of course, I'm going to reward them with a treat. Honestly, they're both so patient and good-minded considering how young they are. And if you didn't know, Ariel was completely unhandled when I purchased her. Okay, so now I'm doing it from the ground because once again, we will use a mounting block, but we'll also mount from the ground. I mean, you can be out on the middle of the trail and have to mount them. So it's important to get them used to both different styles.
Girl, good job, Ariel. Good job. Good job. Okay. Ma'am. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Azzy's actually better at this one.
Yeah, she is. Swing on up there.
Like, that's why, like, they both have their, like, strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah. For sure.
Good girl. Wow, that was good, Ed. Good job. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to try to get them used to cinching just by feeling a little this rope. Good. Good job. Good. Just getting them used to something being around. I know, you don't know what I'm doing. Ooh. She's like, you want me to bow? Good girl. She literally thinks I want her to bow. Okay. Cool. Good. Good. That's it. And we'll just leave it there. That's good. Next up will be a surcingle to get them used to cinching. Good girl. Good girl. Good. She's like, what are you doing? Good job. It's okay. Oh, good. Good girl. Good job. Good job. Okay, now the umbrella. All right, they haven't seen an umbrella yet, so. Hurry up, Izzy's like. Oh, okay. Really scary, huh? Yeah, sorry. But this is what happens. It just comes up real fast. People will have them at shows and stuff.
As he wants it.
It's so bad. It's raining. Not really. Oh my god. Okay. I guess this is a double thing. Oh my gosh. And on the bridge. What in the circus? Take cover! I don't want to like poke them at the end of it. As he like that main thing when it
Yep.
Get back. Okay, we're not.
Oh.
Okay, there's no fear of the umbrella. Nothing. You guys don't care? No? He's so curious. Ma'am. Training. Good job. Well, that was good.
Yeah, look at Gaston. Son says, I'm out of here.
This is mine.
That was perfect.
You don't do that with other people too.
Goof nut. I wonder if he was trained to stand on a pedestal at some point.
Yeah, because he did it with me and then he's done it with the students too.
Oh. Goodbye, umbrella. Why are we smashing it? We're smashing it. Don't stop the poor umbrella. No, Ezzy. Crazy. All right, horse lovers. Well, they did pretty good. I mean, honestly, the back, they got a little nervous, but worked through it just fine. We have a lot of plans for them. I want to, get them used to some traffic and the road and get them used to ponying and on the trails. Once they're 2, I would like to practice just tacking them up, like light tack and everything. And yeah, pretty much that's the plan. And then 3-year-old year will be, a lot busier, but it's just fun to get them out and do different things. I will be starting to tie them for longer periods of time because they got to learn to be patient. They're going to be 2 years old. So coming out of that yearling stage, it is important for them to learn a little patience. Now they have stood tied for like 5-10 minutes, but I might have them do 30-minute to hour sessions every now and then just to get them used to that. Also, horse lovers, if you want to support Free Spirit Equestrian, you can order something off the Spirited Horse Boutique. Today, I'm wearing my Free Spirit hat, and we have lipsticks, apparel, bitless bridles. Just a great way you can support us and everything we do. We also have these super cool Free Spirit sweaters, and they feature Esmeralda. So, if you want to contribute to their education and their college fund, feel free to purchase. No, I'm totally kidding. But it is a great way you can support FSC and everything we do, horse lovers. So if you like FSC, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything Free Spirit Equestrian or any updates, and I'll see you next time. Bye.